Okay. I think I'm set up. You guys all in the stream can hear us? Oh wait, he's streaming Discord. I didn't realize that. Okay, 1 second. Or no, he's got the stream up. That's what it is. Okay. That's probably what it is. Oh wait, he's streaming Discord. I didn't realize that. Okay, 1 second. All right, here we go. We are underway.
Alright. This is Nightmare in Dreamland 100%. In this category, there are a bunch of switches hidden several levels. And you need to get all of them. Otherwise, it's the same ending, I guess, as 80%. So right now, what Suzuri is trying to do is that he's trying to take these two Waddle Doos and mix them for a wheel. Just like in Amazing Mirror. I'm told that, like, at least according to him, it only saves maybe a couple seconds, but he just likes doing mixes, so that's why it's there. Most of the other runner-ups would just go like what he's doing right now, which is just powerless throughout the section. They vary in like how much they're hidden. I think there's like a pretty, I guess, famous one in like the penultimate level. 100% is 100%. There's also, if you get 100% of this game, as well as Adventure, the game that this is a remake of, it unlocks extra mode, but I don't think anyone really does runs of that. Yeah, so you can tell if a level still has one to be pressed based on its color, I believe. So yeah, with that wheel, the first couple levels is all about just not getting hit while you're doing powerless movement.
So I just want to remind everybody that we saw Pure do a run earlier, and he's one of the two that we raised money for with this marathon. Suzuri is the other, so Suzuri will be attending as well. And he is running 3 games at HDQ. This game, Kirby's Dream Land 3, or no, excuse me. I'll get the order of the games right here. Kirby's Dream Land 3, Kirby Superstar, and Donkey Kong Country 3. There we go. I've had very little sleep this weekend, so go easy on me. He's running this game just for us.
So the reason why he gets burning here, like in Amazing Mirror, burning and fire are 2 distinct power-ups, but for Mr. Frosty right here, it's really good. All you have to do is just bonk up against the wall like that.
We have a donation here from Thingsishness. who donates $71.34. He says, had to fix that donation total, but it wouldn't let me only donate 63 cents. Guess this is the second best. Steins Gate is actually best anime, but let's put this towards I Eat Your Pie. Thank you very much for your donation.
Wow, bold move. I Ate Your Pie with a significant lead. Thank you for that donation, and the current donation total is all 48s.
That brings the best anime bib war to I Ate Your Pie with a whopping $106.34, followed in second by Tosaka Rin with $30, and then Magical Poppin with $25. So.
I can't believe he is over tripling Tosaka Rin's total.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Pie is quite the anime.
I mean, I had an idea that he might be, but I wasn't this convinced.
Yeah, so actually the first two worlds don't have any switches. So up until this point it's identical to an 80% run. Alright, this is a weird double star strat here. Makes quick work of the wheeling. In Kirby games, like, the enemies are kind of spaced out just enough so that mixes aren't too easy to do, or double stars aren't too easy to do. So perhaps the biggest difference between an adventure, one of the big differences between adventure and Nightmare Dreamland in terms of speedrunning is the completely different engine prevents you from doing the out of bounds that tricks that are possible in adventure.
Just to give you guys an update down the pipeline, as far as donation incentives, one of the biggest ones we have is the Final Fantasy character names, and that's Final Fantasy VII, which is the final run of the marathon, and that'll be run by Supreme. We currently have characters names for each character, and some of them are pretty close, some of them are definitely snipeable, so if you want to see a character named in your likeness, or name a character after your friend or your enemy, feel free to donate and snipe that name.
Yeah, so as you can see, compared to Amazing Mirror, wheel works a lot differently. You slow down a lot quicker in air, and you also can't jump while you're in the wheel form. But you can do these wheel jumps, which is basically just jumping and entering wheel at the same time. besides besides clearing that room, high jump is really useful for this next boss. Paint roller, or as a lot of people like to call him, paint troller. Alright, we're actually gonna finally come up to our first switch. Yeah, so this one's not very well hidden. It's like right there. So each of them unlocks like a mini game or like arena type thing, but you don't actually need to enter any of these over the course of the run. Nah, I don't run this game, so I apologize if my commentary is inaccurate in places. This is a cool strat here. Suzuri's going to take damage so he can get past these spikes. And then that allows him to go through the wheelie really quickly. Normally what people do is that they down stab the wheelie and cause you to bounce back a little bit. But that saves a little bit of time by taking the damage boost. So that's Bugsy. Bugsy sucks.
It's really nice to see a Kirby game that has a lot of diverse power-ups used. As far as, you know, you see high jump, sword, burning. Sometimes, especially with games like KSS, it's just jet the whole way pretty much, and then plasma.
Yeah, like the Amazing Mirror run earlier is like just wheel, basically.
Right, right.
So this is like those rooms with the door that you wait to open is one of the bigger differences between this game and its original. In the original, you'd have to like sort of walk around the building, but in this one, you just wait for the doors to open. Yeah, just one room away from the maximum tomato. Yeah, so doing that arena, like the Mennonite arena, it's usually easiest to just do a powerless, but for this room right here, it was really useful to keep high jump. Unfortunately, he died in the room right afterwards.
Do you mind if I plug some incentives?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we still have some incentives on day 3 here. I know we're getting to the end of the marathon, but there are things that you can donate for. the first one that's coming up is the Disney Bid War. So there's only going to be one Disney game played today. It's either going to be The Lion King or Aladdin. And the game with the most money will be the one that's played. Currently, Lion King is ahead by $110. We also have Link's Awakening DX coming up later today. And you can vote for the final name there. Iwata is currently in the lead with $57. And Donguri has $45. So if you want Donguri, you'll have to donate some more money for his name. And then we also have Final Fantasy VII as our finale later tonight. And in Final Fantasy VII, we're going to name all the characters after the names that you guys donate for with the most money. So currently, McNuggy will be Cloud. Bone Mom will be Tifa. Looks like Creed will be Barrett. Do the Thing will be Eris. Oh My Dog will be Red 13. And Boom Shaka will be Sid, unless you guys donate otherwise. So get those donations in.
Boom Shaka, no Laka.
I was wondering if he's going to do like a sneak donation at the end for Laka somewhere.
Yeah, so like Adventure, UFO, while super powerful, only lasts that one level you're in. So unfortunately can't be just used for everything.
Can you mix for UFO?
Yeah, you can. But once again, it doesn't last.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. It would still get removed after the stage.
Right. Yeah, but like you, for example, you wouldn't be able to mix, like get a mix off during a boss fight.
Right.
Yeah, like I was saying, they vary a lot by how hidden they are. I guess there are a lot of trick doors, I guess.
while we have a few minutes. There are a couple of prizes still available during the marathon. There's the grand prize, which is a Super Famicom, and that's the donation entry for that is $20, which is cumulative. So if you've donated before and you bring your donation total to $20 or more, you'll be entered to win that. And that is provided graciously by our good friend Retro Psycho. You can check out his eBay store, and he sells all sorts of retro gaming items, a lot of imports, and it's just all around great place to get anything you need for gaming. And then coming up, I believe we also have in the next game, DKC2, we have a prize of Super Donkey Kong 2 for the Super Famicom. That's the game, the cartridge itself. So if you enter $5 during that game, then you'll be entered to win that cartridge.
This is a nice room with burning. You can just skip through those Gordos. Walking around, so you can play as Meta Knight in this game, and there's no real nice way of getting past those Gordos without damage boosting, and the path you take to go around it is really long. Alright, so that switch is like the one use of light, or one useful use of light in the whole game, and I don't know, the game is tricky. The door is actually behind all the light enemies, or earlier on than all the light enemies. Of course, if you know where it is, you don't need light at all. Alright, this is Krakow. Not much to say here. There's a, I think, pretty consistent quick kill. Unfortunately, took damage there. Krakow, I don't know, just a troll in every game. Just every game.
Looks like we have a raid, so welcome everybody. This is JRTA3. We're raising money to bring Japanese speedrunners to Awesome Games Done Quick in 2017, which is in January. And we've actually reached our goal, and all of the rest of the donations are going to Doctors Without Borders. So stick around and enjoy.
Alright, I believe this is the first instance of ball in this run. Ball allows you to fall faster. It also does a ton of damage to enemies. I guess it's like a consistent way of moving in a lot of places. Oops. This is one of those tricky rooms. Take damage, you immediately lose your power-up. This game, I believe, like, if you touch the spikes, your power-up disappears, no chance of getting it back at all. Alright, here's another neat little section of the ball. I believe this is the one that exhibits the falling downwards part. Oh no. I'm mistaken. Okay, right here. Falling down here without ball just takes forever. Alright, in Suzuri Splits he labels this level Kuso, but that level seems to have gone pretty smoothly. Alright, here's going to be another mix for Hammer. So, most of the mixes, at least the ones that most people do, are first frame mixes, and in Adventure and Nightmare in Dreamland. Oh boy, that's not that good. Ideally, you want to keep Hammer throughout the whole thing. If you just hold B, it gives you the first power-up. So a lot of the mixes in this game are routed in that way. So the only real timing is inhaling the two wheel enemies in this case. Sometimes they control. Like, just inexplicably, these wheelie enemies control. Alright, so we need a hammer here. Because of another switch. And he actually wants to keep hammer all the way into the next world. Alright, so this is where you need a hammer. Alright, now you can just quit out. That also counts. This boss is a little bit random, but still pretty consistent.
That boss brings back nightmares from my childhood.
Yeah, this level, this room in particular just has a ton of enemies. Getting through it, like, especially when a lot of enemy patterns are random, it's just one big mess.
Yeah, this game definitely seems very punishing for taking damage, especially if you have a power-up that is required to get to a secret.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so instead of trying to keep the hammer, you're gonna try to do a mix instead. So what a lot of people would do is that they would just try to keep hammer the whole way through, and like that prevents you from using, like, for example, burning in the previous level. That was probably one of my favorite switches.
Just a quick schedule update. This is the Kirby block right now, and after this run, we will have the DKC race, DKC 2, I believe. Yes, and then following that, we'll have new Super Mario Bros. And then that is your last chance to donate for the Disney Game Bid War, because right following New Super Mario Bros., we will have either Lion King or Aladdin played, whichever one has the most money donated for it. The current bid war is at $170 for Aladdin, or $180, sorry, for Lion King. Oh man, I messed that one up. Lion King has $180 and Aladdin has $70. So if you want to see Aladdin with Ribkilla, then you better donate because we're getting real close to that.
Yeah, I see someone in chat said that the solution in Kirby's Adventure for that laser room is cooler. Yeah, and the 100% speedrun for Kirby's Adventure is faster to actually use the fire power underwater. It's definitely not intended. Alright, that is an interesting mix. Once again, when people, other runners, their route depends on not using so many mixes. So in that case, they'll try to use a double star to break those blocks instead of trying to mix like that. But Suzuri is a big fan of mixes, so he goes for them. Yeah, once again, another strat there for the double Frosties was to hope for a double Ice Cube. Yeah, getting that perfect spit in between the two tiles is always nice to watch. This is Meta Knight. You have to fight him with sword. Meta Knight, imagine, controls a lot. Unlike in Amazing Mirror, where the sword power-up have a lot more options, here basically just get one attack. And one big change here is that you don't lose the power up when you take damage. I believe that's the only point in the game where it's like that. I'm not sure how intended this one is with the burning enemy. So he's gonna respawn it here, then use burning to just manage to hit that ice block right there. Alright, here's another first frame mix for ball. And ball is really handy for the next level, but this next level, which is mini boss rush, a lot of luck involved. So taking that secret entrance like skips a couple fights there. So really like random enemy patterns for this. Fan's a big troll. You just have to pray that you get good RNG here. Same with Bugsy, not really getting the best luck. But he manages to not take damage. Alright, actually that didn't go so badly. That level kills many Nightmare Dreamland runs, both NE and 100%. I believe in the NES version it's a turtle? Or is that Bugsy?
I think it is a turtle.
It is turtle? This pig room is pretty random. This one's not. This one's also not. Oh yeah, some of the levels in this game are rearranged or redesigned from Adventure. Alright, this is a little bit of RNG here. So get the crash here, use on this wheelie. But unlike an Adventure, it doesn't kill all of the wheelie's health, and you want to get this pattern. Sometimes it never comes. You just waste a lot of time that way. Alright, so this is Kirby's Dream Land 1. Very straightforward to just blast through everything with wheel. Alright, so coming up is kind of tricky mix. You want to wait for this Waddle Dee, the Waddle to fall down. Then its parasol separates, and this ball is actually the second power up, so you actually have to wait a little bit. You can't just buffer it. Not getting the mix isn't a big deal. There's a backup in a different level right before coming to the DD fight. And just like in 7-2, DD fight with ball is just gotta hope. I believe the parts where you're vulnerable with ball is like when you're at the bottom or at the top. That fight actually wasn't so bad. So now we're on to Orb. Taking damage for the sake of getting more hits here isn't too big of a deal, especially because like, if you're practiced in the fight after this, you probably won't take any damage. This is a nightmare. You can only attack when he reveals his like tornado inner body thing, and there's not too much randomness to this fight. Like the most is like he spawns on one side versus the other.
If I recall, the throwing a star at him does more damage than hitting him directly.
I believe so. And time.
I see 47-12.
Very nice.
Yep.
GG.
GG, 100%.
Hyaku pa sento. So, like we mentioned, Suzuri is one of the two runners we raised money for with this marathon, and he will be at HDQ. So if you are going to HDQ, definitely look out for his runs. He's running 3 games in the span of like 24 hours. So it's going to be a busy couple days for him there, but if you get the chance, check out his runs. You know, interact them, let him know that you're glad that he is there, and same for Pure as well. But this is the last game of our Kirby block here, so a very fun Kirby block this morning and this afternoon. So coming up next we have Donkey Kong Country 2, and that will be a race, so we'll be right back with that. Thanks again, by the way, to Swordsman Kirby for sticking around and giving commentary. Appreciate that too.
No problem. Sorry if it was a little bit inaccurate.
Not a problem.
It was great.
It's just fine. Alright, I'm going to play some music for you all and set up for DKC2, so we'll be back in just a minute.